So when it comes to Facebook, it's about what knowing what to do and what not to do. Now we all make mistakes. We all post content. We might post content that we think it's harmless. There's nothing that can happen. My page is good, and then next thing you know, you're getting hit with a violation, right? So about 2 weeks ago, and I'm bringing this up because I want to let you guys know about just how easy it is to go from good to bad, right? You think everything is just perfectly fine with your page, and then you make one small weird mistake. Okay. So recently, Meta has been, or Facebook, whatever you want to call it, particularly Meta, has been working on ways in which they could identify AI generated content, which, you know, it, it gets into some tricky territory. And I'm sure the systems that they may have, maybe they could really actually verify it. The same system that provides false positives all the time and messes your page up, but that's a whole nother video there. But I think what they're trying to do is to, in their realm of providing, how can we say it, original content, is being able to identify AI generated content. So recently, just kind of being transparent, um, I actually ran into an issue to where my page got demonetized, right? So on your screen, what you could see is that, and how it was labeled, and I believe if I'm able to find and confirm, I'll post it. But I believe it may be different for other people. But on my end, it was flagged with the false information. So I posted something in regards to the Met Gala, and then it was like a picture of Rihanna or something at the Met Gala. But me not going through and doing my due diligence and just making sure that everything was as it should be, I got hit with um, this false information, this fact checker thing, which I guess that what they would do would, they'll put a like a warning almost on your page, just kind of confirming and letting people know that it's in fact not true information. But not only that, the system, with it being a false positive, I'm not saying not a false positive, but what the system did with that violation, it doubled up. Now I'm currently working, so you could see here, right here where it says false information, the system doubled up with it. So essentially, it demonetized my page, and it turned it into, of course, a violation. There's nothing else on my page that has any issues. I've never had any issues, but this is that red flag that kind of set everything off. Um, but anyways, if you folks weren't aware, what they're doing now is trying to make sure that you guys are moving forward with actually labeling your content AI generated. And again, this is in their whole shift into making sure that you're providing original content. Now, my understanding of everything is a bit tricky, because if you are creating the AI content because you're putting in prompts and things like that, would that be considered original or not original? But I think either way, with them accepting it, they do want it to be labeled. So just to kind of show you guys how it will look when you're in, and this is just on the mobile side. For some reason, it's not populating for me on the say the desktop side, and if I'm able to find it, I'll post it. But this is a screenshot from one of my pages, just kind of showing how it would look. So right here, you could see it would say AI label off or on. So you would either turn it on if it's AI. If it's not, then of course you wouldn't label it as AI. Then at the bottom, it would say a label that's made with AI. We require you to label realistic content that's made with AI. So they are definitely kind of cracking down on that, trying to make sure that you're staying within that realm of that gray area of original content. So they're definitely pushing for that, which is kind of tricky with the content creators and the content curators. But I'm sure, hopefully soon they'll be able to kind of flesh everything out with that, right? So just kind of going through and letting you know how things should look. But they do have a picture here. So you can see here where it's showing the picture that they have available and whoever Anna is, but it says AI info. So that in itself would be showing on your uh your page and that content that would be, in fact, once you choose it is AI generated content. It's going back here. So once you're selecting that it is in fact made with AI, then it would populate and it would show this picture here. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. So really just as a fair warning, what I'm going to do is I'll send or not send, but I'll place a link in the description. Actually, if anything, to both of these, this article here from the Guardian, as well as this Meta newsroom, just kind of letting you guys know. And I don't want to really bore you with everything, but with that, it does kind of break everything down in regards to why it is in fact necessary for you guys to not only label it, but also, you know, them getting the oversight board involved and their recommendations, which, you know, from my experience, the oversight board doesn't really do much of anything. So it's just kind of a breakdown and a takeaway from, you know, what with them implementing this, what could come from it, and what they plan on doing with it going forward, and you know, kind of some next steps after this, because this is just the start. I think with anything as far as AI, it's become tricky, right? And again, going back to the original content, they want you to provide original content, and I think they if within that content that you are providing and creating, they want to make sure that you guys are being transparent and letting them know whether it's AI generated content or not. Because again, if you are not doing that, what will happen is you'll fall into this situation to where your page gets demonetized, and nobody wants that. So just as a fair warning to you guys, make sure when you're posting, because most people are in fact posting on their phone. So when you go and you're posting a video or any kind of picture, just make sure that you are looking for this AI label to be on or off, is it if it is in fact AI generated or not. That way you are not falling into any issues to where, you know, you got these fact checkers coming in and people helping or aiding in getting your page demonetized. So just look out for that. Again, if you have anything in regards to any comments or questions in regards to the video available, feel free to, you know, drop those comments. I do have some more videos coming soon in regards to a number of things, just kind of again providing you information and know how to navigate, you know, being monetized or being either a content creator or a curator. So I appreciate you guys for watching the videos, and peace.